So about every 20 to every 20 minutes, Zach's gonna try a different whiskey. We got 3 different kinds. So it should be funny. Do you need a puke bucket? He's getting a trash can. In case you have to spit it out. Might not be a bad idea.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
No fans, so it's pretty awesome. But anyways, back
okay, we ready to go. Grant, you good? You fucking set up?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey everybody. We're late to the Nitro Party, and we're back again watching WCW Monday Nitro from July 29th, 1996 from the Orlando Disney MGM Studios in Orlando, Florida. Attendance to this show was 450 people. Nielsen rating was a 3.0 versus 2.1 from Raw this same night. How we all doing? Everybody okay? We're going to be doing something a little different on the podcast today. Zach is not a whiskey drinker, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What's your usual drink of choice?
Just anything not hard liquor.
Anything not hard liquor. Zach had a bad experience with Hot Damn one time, but that's a story for another show.
I was there.
So we're going to be doing a taste test with 3 different types of whiskey. Zach is not a whiskey drinker, but he's wanting to get into something maybe with a little less calories in it. Is that
true?
Okay.
True
or
statement.
Just some sort of sipping drink. So throughout the show, Zach
something to make me feel sophisticated.
Zach is going to be sampling different whiskeys every 25 to 30 minutes. So stick around for that. It should be entertaining. He has his puke bucket handy in case something would go awry. But until then, we're going to be watching WCW Monday Nitro from July 29th, 1996. Pull that up on the network and stand by to press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay.
So
that was a lot of talking in
I know.
a very short amount of time.
Gotta get that in there. I got shit to do after this, so we got to get going.
All right, then. So
man. Wrestling's happening. Grant, everything working on your end? Grant's on all new equipment. He just moved into a new house.
No, I haven't moved yet. I just got a new computer and new internet and
so speaking
of,
so you have 100 megasecond speed? Is that what you said you had?
100 megabit internet, which is the worst you can get here.
So we're on episode what?
46.
If we do any sort of video anything, it'll have to be on your end.
We're going to have to go to your house.
I mean, you can, as long as you're the host, doesn't matter where we are. We can do it apart, but you have to be the one uploading.
I see.
Yeah.
Live. So you might want to look into that because I do not have
my upload speed's in the 20s, I think.
Mine are in the single digits. I know that.
Yeah.
Like 3.
Need to move to the big city.
Montrose Mutual is about to get fiber optic in the next 5 years. I should have it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shivani needs to learn how to tuck in his shirt properly. You got to puff that shit out. You can't just cram it down the front of your pants.
If you do a portion of your tucked in shirt where you're going to bunch it because you have too much excess, don't do it right in the front. You do it on the side, kind of. Or right in the middle of the back would even look better.
I think he's doing it that way, though, because it's awkward. Because if you puff it out too much, it just makes you look way fatter than you are.
Yeah. True.
See, look at Zabisco. Zabisco's gut's not that big.
True. Yeah, his looks good.
Shivani's got more of a mullet than usual, it seems.
So, yeah, he's looking pretty feathered there. So, I noticed, I haven't seen this whole episode, but I watched the first hour. In my opinion, this is the strongest first hour of Nitro that we've had.
Yeah.
Because some important shit happens in the first hour that's usually saved for the end of the show.
Will we amuse this kid in the black shirt and the Hulk Hogan baseball cap?
No, he's not doing any antics like that little fucker from last week.
This taped or is this
I believe this is taped. This is after the Saturday night taping.
Oh, interesting. They're actually around during a Saturday night.
They're shooting an angle. They're lurking in the parking lot.
This could have been any night, I guess.
Yeah, they just
Saturday night.
Exactly. Yep. Luger and Sting, or at least Sting, gets ambushed by the Outsiders.
So I saw a clip of that show Hardcore Pawn today.
Yeah?
That
Okay.
involved Lex Luger.
No shit.
He came in and he he sold off some of his old robes from like early WCW.
Right, when he
for,
he had a robe.
to benefit some charity. But he came in there, it was like 2012 or something. He was still with a cane and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
I'll be down. Sting wearing some short shorts there.
Sting,
Fucking
short
Zbyszko's
shorts.
still trying to get over this New World odor thing, and he needs to stop. So once this first match starts, once you see who's in it, you'll know why we're not going to be talking about the wrestling. We'll pour Zach's first whiskey sample here.
Great.
Which one do you want to try first?
The easiest. Let's go
easy.
easy to
Okay,
hard.
we're gonna go easy to hard. All right. So the Outsiders are on rampage, running wild.
I swear that kid in the
Yeah,
black
does,
shirt does not move.
He
He's just,
looks like he
pissed.
got drugged there by his little shithead brother or something.
He's not impressed. He wanted to go to Raw.
He's like that 16 or 17-year-old kid that was forced to go somewhere with his parents,
Yeah.
and now he's there.
Or maybe he's pissed off because of the venue for this.
He's probably pissed off because of this fucking first match, because we got Mike Enos, everybody. Is he rough or ready? He's ready.
Who, for
No,
goodness.
he's ready. And
He's
Dick
both.
Dick Slater's rough.
Dick Slater is rough. Luckily,
Yeah.
Enos is ready for the rough
Yes.
Dick Slater.
God. This shit just writes itself. It's not hard. We aren't
So-
clever.
Well, so you're coming up with your gimmick, and ignore the name and all that, but you think, I don't have the legs for trunks or for shorts. I'll wear pants. I think I'm gonna go with leather, but I'm feeling a little chilly up top. I think I'll go with a leather vest.
Leather vest, no shirt, long wrestling trunks, and assless chaps.
Yeah.
So, Hacksaw, for all his shortcomings, I will give him this. He's entertaining. Not always in the right way.
Fuck,
but...
he's over.
Yeah, he's entertaining.
Oh, he's over as shit. Always has been.
He's
Probably
always been over, but never been over like in a serious
No.
pro wrestling. He's gonna win
He's-
a title kind of
he's
way.
one
He's
of
an
those-
attraction.
He's one of those guys, and there aren't a ton of them at this point. He's one of those guys from what they'll call the superstar era of the WWF, where everyone is over,
True,
regardless of position on the card, and he's still got that.
Like, with the exception of, like, the Red Rooster and
Yeah.
maybe a few others.
Although, Rooster's over a hell of a lot more than most guys in the fucking opening of most organizations.
Yeah, that's true. I
He's
guess,
over
but
more
maybe
he's over more than Mike Enos.
he might be over for the wrong reason, though. That's the
Doesn't-
thing.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He could have been Mr.
So-
Rough and
Perfect.
Ready's logo is a snake.
It's a cobra.
Cobra. Okay.
Well, Cobra is
So
a
what we
snake,
trying?
to be fair.
So, first up, see, this is just pure sugar. There's just sugar around the brim. We're starting Zach off easy here with some Wild Turkey American Honey.
Just a
And
sip.
thank you for the good people at Wild Turkey for helping us out.
Oh, he's
call
taking
us
the vest off.
All right. Jesus, there's like hardly any. Let it sort of mellow with the ice just a hair, and
All right.
if you want more, just let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You might really like it.
I hope I do.
I don't know why, but I've always liked Duggan's punches. He just throws
it's a
big
good
old
it's a good brawling punch.
ass bump.
Here's a good side note before the whiskey is ready. My kid's been sick. I was horribly ill last night.
Oh.
Flu, lightheaded,
Ew.
and it was time to go to bed. And so I got up and I was feeling pretty dizzy. And I fainted while pissing.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you
Luckily-
Doc Brown yourself on the toilet?
Luckily,
Did you
it
come
was
up with
all
the idea
out.
for the flux capacitor?
You know, I did. I cracked myself on there's a wooden thing above the toilet, and I'm not kidding. This just goes to show you, I guess, where training comes in. My thought, as I knew I had gone down, was, you better get the fuck up quick before the ref stops it. and I popped straight up.
You thought you had just got flash knocked out.
Did you go out at all, or you like just a split second, lost it, and came back right up?
I felt my head hit on the way down, and then I had the thought, fuck, you better get up before the ref stops it, and I felt myself pull up, and I know I had one hand in a fist, and I was just trying to make sense of it.
And that's how I punched my bathroom mirror. God, you okay now? Like, Jesus.
No, I'm fine. My head's a little scuffed, but other than that, I'm good.
So was the old lady taking care of the kid at this point, or were you?
He'd gone back to his mother's, and she came in. She's like, "Did you fall? I don't know."
Maybe.
I'm fine, woman.
All evidence points to yes, but I don't know.
I might have weed on the floor.
With your pants still down?
Luckily, I guess I was done. I don't know.
So Mike Enos and Duggan are just wailing punches at each other for about 5 minutes here. We've had a couple chin locks, a couple clotheslines, and about 200 punches. Zach, go ahead and take a swig of that and tell us what you think.
Okay.
You're not going to fucking throw up, Jesus Christ.
Just a sip?
Be a man. No, you got to drink all of it.
You
might have put too much ice in there.
I'm not drinking all of it.
He filled the glass totally up with ice so he can't get to it. He's going to hit him in the nose. There you go. Keep it going. No, he's not vomiting.
It's good.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
What's it taste like?
Well, I mean, it tastes like fire, of course.
What sort of tasting notes are we getting?
I do sense the honey.
Yeah, it's got honey.
There's a bit of stickiness to it. It kind of sticks to your tongue.
It's got a lot of sugar in it.
Like, it doesn't burn on the tongue, it burns down the throat. I mean, I didn't puke.
Well, go ahead and drink the rest of that because we can't mix it with the other stuff. So, you need to take some fucking ice out of there is your problem.
I want it all to melt.
Oh, we are not talking about this match in the slightest. But
what the fuck is there to call?
There's not a lot to talk about.
Who's the
Duggan's?
Who's the better worker here? I think it's Duggan.
Probably.
Well,
Duggan
there you go.
Duggan's Dugganing up.
The fucking crowd, all 9 people.
Yeah, throw some of that ice in the bucket and you can fucking toss it out later.
Might have another glass somewhere.
Just throw in the bucket and you can fucking...
Well, the bucket's my trash can.
Well,
I don't have to clean out my trash can.
Goddamn, you rinse it out with a goddamn paper towel. You fucking cuck. That's a word I just learned.
Use that in a sentence, please.
Yeah, we're going to Sturgis in a couple weeks. Oh, we get a Mike Enos ass shot. That's just what we need.
You are physically in real life, or they are on
the African American man in the blue hat.
You were looking at the bucket, and goddamn Mike Enos showed his ass crack on national TV.
Oh, good.
Hey, a neck breaker, an actual move happened.
The ref takes 4 minutes to start counting.
Yeah, what is his name? That's Jimmy Jett?
Oh, yeah,
I think it's Jimmy Jett.
No clue.
He's got an odd cadence.
Yeah.
So we got rid of the kid in the black shirt, huh?
Yeah, I think he's not on the hard cam.
Oh, okay.
Damn, nice suplex. Getting Duggan's big ass up there.
I think starting next week while we do these next time, I think I'm going to start doing the Raw report.
The Raw report?
Like
a recap the same week's Raw?
Just let us know what happened.
Yeah, and maybe get like a segment by segment, so when we're watching something terrible, we can see just how terrible the opposition was, or not.
Just to let us know how great Hakushi versus Aldo Montoya in the opening match was.
So almost like you gonna like have Raw going or something.
I'll probably just
like on another screen.
Skim it beforehand. I might have it going on another screen. That's a good idea.
He's hulking up again.
Like do it side by side so you know exactly what's
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good idea.
It's the whiskey talking.
Drink the rest of that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, there you go. Get it down there. It's time to take your medicine there. Yeah. Ugh. Nothing is better than Stu Hart telling somebody to take their medicine while stretching them.
Yeah.
So how was that? You're not.
If it gets worse than that, then I'm probably not going to do very well.
That is baby food compared to what you got coming. So we'll go lighter on. Hey, what the fuck? He pulled out tape again.
He's still doing that?
Zach,
I was not paying it. Yeah, he's still doing that gimmick.
Have you considered beer with more alcohol in it?
I'm just like...
He's trying to branch out.
I had the notion the other day that I wanted to try to, like, be sophisticated and be able to, like, go to... a well-to-do establishment where I can just sit there, get a little cup of ice, and throw a little whiskey in instead of drinking beer all night long and getting destroyed.
So you want to be sophisticated and drink what they make in Kentucky. Is that...
I don't care where it
I'll
comes
not
from.
have you disparage the good goddamn name of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So, Duggan is still just cheating his ass off here.
Yeah.
With the tape gimmick that he's been doing pretty much since we started this podcast. That's been his thing. So, Mean Gene is in the ring to speak with Duggan, and Duggan is going to lecture Hulk Hogan about fair play and treating everybody, well, and being true to your values.
Considering what he just did.
After you've just cheated to win a match. So, let's everybody listen. I don't think he turned on his country, did he? Did he renounce his citizenship?
I don't think so.
He should have.
I will say this. Duggan can be, articulate when he wants to, but that's not his character.
When he's not smiling, he's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah. Watch him in Mid-South. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Right now, he's
yeah, it's not a bad promo.
He's not like a goofball right now.
Exactly.
No, they should have got him a different gimmick. He could have been serious.
Mm-hmm.
Burly Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy now. That's a good promo.
Yeah.
Good job, Duggan. I believed him.
Yeah.
Until he said
Hulk Hogan's a good technical
great
wrestler.
technical wrestler.
He lost me there.
Yeah, he lost me. And he's back to being an oaf. He was serious for about 30 seconds there. So we are 2 weeks out from Hog Wild. Grant is going to have a special report for us in the coming weeks for Hog Wild 96. So be sure to stay tuned for that as we get a Slim Jim commercial.
Why does he tear the door off?
I don't know.
It's kind of unnecessary.
Just open it.
It's his locker. His name's on it.
So this Saturday at 6:05 on the Superstation, we're going to have robots making Terminators. Arms, disembodied arms.
Well, no, that arm, they're growing that. That's
No, that's the arm that's in Skynet with
yeah.
Who's the black guy that get
Don Cheadle?
No, goddamn it, T2. The black guy.
it's Dyson is the guy.
Dyson. Thank you. It's like
But now-
Dyson Skynet.
But now I'm kind of pissed off that he wasn't played by Don Cheadle.
The guy does kind of look like Don Cheadle, but it's not Don Cheadle.
He looks like Don Cheadle and Barack Obama had a baby.
Nice. Dyson, thank you.
Like the vacuum.
Yeah,
Yes.
he actually, after they blew up Cyberdyne, he went on to make vacuums.
Yeah.
So we got a 6-man
Not bad.
here with the Hulthman.
Spread your fingers, Deborah.
Yeah,
I don't like when
she
does
doesn't. She's not good. She's not good at that. I mean, she looks fine, but she can't do a 4 horseman symbol, so fuck her. I have no use for her.
I mean, for enough money, you could look like that too.
Out at once.
Well, Arn is wrestling the Giant in the main event for the title.
Can he not come out?
No, he's fucking getting focused for a goddamn title shot. He can't be out here dealing with fucking women and bullshit.
There should have been an angle that Arn was gay, like secretly, because he's always angry about women being involved.
There's no place for him in wrestling. So this is the Horsemen against Sting, Luger, and Savage. So this is pretty big names here for the second match on the card.
Yeah, too bad that's almost everyone in the fucking company, and there's plenty of time on this show left.
It's gonna get good by the end.
Is this one of those like fighting to see who leads the charge?
Well, it's something like that, something to that effect.
Hey, I remember last time you three were on a team.
Yeah, you fucked it royally. Mm-hmm. Fucking lost. Luger got hurt in like 30 seconds. Sting's wearing his face paint and trunk combination from Bash at the Beach 95.
Fun.
Yeah, because I just watched that the other day. It's like the same. Holy shit. Dude, this is awesome. This just turned into a fucking scrum immediately. Everybody's still got their jackets on. Savage is running into cameramen. Fucking Benoit's trying to pull it over his head and hockey fight him.
You got to be careful jumping on Benoit like that. If he's not ready, then he's gonna go Wolverine on you.
Sting needs to wrestle this whole match in that fucking jacket.
He does.
That
awesome. Should be a stipulation for guys that have ridiculous walkout attire.
Right.
You have to keep it on.
Well, there was always like alternate attire in video games, and usually one of it was like they still had their ring jacket on and they just wrestle. This is fucking awesome. This is a hot angle here. Fucking Mongo. Like,
so who is it's Mongo, Flair, and Benoit versus
Savage, Sting, and Luger. Gotcha. Yeah. Man, that's the thing. God damn, this is a fucking hot crowd and we're going to cut to commercial. What the fuck?
Why was there a commercial break scheduled there? You guys thought a 6-man tag was going to last 2 fucking minutes?
Oh, we had to cut for this fake karate bullshit.
Listen, you're going to hear all about the fucking dojo that he trained at.
I love Glacier. I really do. It's one of those things that I just remember so vividly. And I thought it was so goddamn awesome when I was 10 years old. And it's like, wow, this actually wasn't that good in retrospect.
Like most things.
And yep, we come back and we missed all the good shit and everything's calmed down and Nick Patrick has restored order. Bullshit.
Right back.
So we got Sting and Benoit starting things off. It's really like the amount of workers in this match, and then you just have Mongo, and you can tell they're just gonna have to carry his ass. I would have liked to have seen these guys work more together. I mean, Sting and Benoit really don't have a reason to touch pretty much after this, but I think they could have wrestled some good matches together.
Yeah, and Sting after his year layoff, he's never quite the same after.
Yeah, right. It's really a shame that they had to sit him out for almost an entire year, and you can tell he lost a step in the ring. It's really a shame.
Yeah, and I don't know what the answer to that is. If you make him come back to Atlanta and work matches, or...
Yeah, I don't know. Because you want to keep him out because of the whole... I don't know what you do.
You don't fucking make it last. You don't make the angle last a year.
That's probably the answer. Oh, he's gonna impale him on a candlestick. They're throwing around cantaloupe, fruit tray to the head.
He sold it too.
I like how they're still playing up that Savage and Flair, like Savage is still unhinged because of what Flair did to him. They're still keeping that alive. Poke to the eye. God, Sting and Flair do the exact same shit every time they're in a match together, but people still love it. Zach, let me know when you're ready for another pull there.
What's
How long is the show? It's only been on for.
Yeah.
what's
20,
what's our next beverage going to be?
Well, we've got two choices. We've got Johnny Walker Green Label Scotch and Four Roses Small Batch Bourbon. For the good people at Four Roses, thanks for the retweet.
Oh yeah, I got some
Got
action.
a little
didn't I?
Twitter love there
All
from
right.
the good folks at Four Roses Bourbon, straight from Kentucky. It's good stuff. It's one of my favorites. You belching that up already?
I was actually deer sauce.
Okay, all right. We'll make sure you're
Well, that's what you pair good whiskey with.
yeah.
Speaking of retweets, right now I'm
Oh,
looking
Flair's
at.
leaving. Flair is marching away. Flair is hiding behind the grand. He can't see me back here. He's hiding behind the grandstands.
You're saying, Grant?
Right now I'm in viewing range of my my new Jim Cornette action figure.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Jim-
tweet there.
James
too.
E. Cornette, thanks for the retweet and the Twitter love.
Oh man, I feel bad ribbing Jim
I don't
Cornette.
think he even realized.
No, I'm sure he did, but he wasn't
Like he can't be like he almost has to write that because there may be a guy named Vince Russo that isn't
he doesn't
shit-stained.
know.
No, I know. Well,
I mean, he didn't. You're lucky he didn't threaten to burn your house down.
I was expecting just a refund.
Okay, here's
Honestly,
mine. Okay, so Mongo, we're gonna get to see Mongo in all his glory here,
with
and
Luger.
you'll know when it happens. Watch Mongo try to run the ropes here in a little bit. Just stiff as fuck with the elbow.
And Luger's like, shit, dude.
Oh shit! Luger's like, hell, I got nothing.
Mongo has that look in his eyes like, I know I don't know what I'm doing, and I know you know I don't know what I'm
not,
doing.
It's not his fault, is the thing.
Yeah.
So he goes a side headlock. He's going to get shot off the ropes here and immediately get decapitated by the second rope. He kind of got, I don't know, he got tripped up.
Might have got a little whiplash there.
That looked horrible.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, just gets fucking necked on the second rope.
You know, I will say though, and I know Mongo didn't wrestle as much, and I know his style's different, and I don't hate Bill Goldberg, but you don't hear about Mongo hurting people.
That's true. I mean,
Just
yeah.
himself.
Just himself, maybe.
Just himself.
I don't know. It's good. That's a good point.
So, I don't know. I think
Nobody sells a Flair chop anymore. They all just fucking no-sell it. Especially Luger and Sting. Like, Rick, quit fucking chopping people. Benoit runs in to immediately get fucked out of the ring by a clothesline. What is that giant boil on his back? We figured that
Flair's?
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, he's
had
just
that
got he has a
forever.
growth.
Maybe it's a result of the plane crash or something.
So,
who knows?
notice there, Flair wasn't looking at the ref, was he? He was listening and then kicked out and didn't look at the fucking goddamn ref. Flair reaches out and Mongo almost tags him. He's like, no, that's not for you. Benoit, get in there. Benoit's offense just looks better than everybody else's.
His everything
It
looks
really
better than
does.
everything.
Just
Everyone's.
looks better.
All right, give me just a little. Give me less. of
Less
this
than
next
that?
one.
Which one do you want?
Whatever you think is like in the middle.
All right, we'll go with bourbon next.
Okay.
So we're pouring out just a taste of Four Roses small batch bourbon from the rolling hills of Kentucky.
Of the land of Four Roses.
All right. That is like a sip.
All right. I'll let it
Tell us,
mellow a bit.
Let it do its thing.
Are most whiskeys sweet like that first one? Or
No,
is the
this
only-
has honey liqueur in
Okay.
it. That will
'Cause
not be
I
near
expected
as-
it to be more of a smoky.
That will be.
Okay.
Hip toss out of the corner. Drop kick.
Do you
No.
typically drink straight or you mix with stuff?
I usually just put it on ice. it's a sin to put good whiskey, mix it with Coke or anything. Like bad whiskey, like Jack Daniels, yeah, sure, go for it. But not like
Jack Daniels is considered the bad whiskey.
I hate it.
Unless it's good aged Coke, then you're fine.
Aged Coke.
Like I don't know if you guys happen to see the China just now is getting cherry Coke.
Really?
And,
like just
and,
now?
Yeah, and Warren Buffett is on the can.
Huh. No shit.
Yeah, like a cartoon of him.
Huh.
All right.
That is random
Why?
as hell.
Because he loves Coke, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna launch cherry Coke in China. Can we put you on the can?" And he's like, "Yeah, for 6 months."
Nice.
So
All
they
right,
did.
then.
I'm sure they paid him a fucking truckload of money to go with his first truckload of money.
They said they didn't pay him anything.
You just said do it.
Yeah, because he loves Coke.
So,
I guess Berkshire Hathaway is like the biggest investor in Coca-Cola.
I believe that. Jesus, fucking settle down, Mongo.
He's intense.
Lay off the fucking clothesline.
That's his only move.
Oh, God. Okay, all right. Ugh.
Sting's probably thinking, please,
Man,
Mongo,
like, that's a
please.
move. You're really at that guy's mercy on a backbreaker like that. You're just, like, he's got to fucking stumble and drop you right on his fucking knee.
He did all right.
Stinger chant. Jesus. See, when Benoit does it, it's okay. When Mongo does it, he's being a dick.
I feel like Benoit has to like make up for Mongo. That like he notices Mongo's doing shitty, so
That's
he has
probably
to
what he's
stiff the guy he gets in there with. And after
Probably
that.
what he's thinking.
I say Benoit's trying to make up for everyone ever.
Yeah.
Like, who do you see pop up from a back suplex like that, like he just did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mongo's been in this match maybe a minute tops, and he almost killed himself.
It was pretty good though. If he could do that like on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah, like that looked amazing.
So coming up, we got the American Males versus the Steiners, Arn versus the Giant for the title, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight title. There's their usual flippy-doo bridge up into a backslide spot. Hold on, before you eat that, so you have a cleansed palate, you need to drink your whiskey. Okay. Zach's over here fucking gnawing on shit.
Which one is this again? The Four
This
Roses?
is Four Roses Small Batch Bourbon.
I want to read about it first. 45% alcohol.
See, this is 35% alcohol.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Figure four's on, it's over.
Bourbons. So it's a mixture of four.
It's a proprietary blend. Just drink it already.
Sweets, fruity aromas, and rich spicy.
It's not going to be sweet. You're going to think it sucks. So Sting's getting the heat right here. He's getting a little shine on it.
All right, I don't want to face my computer.
Ah.
So here it goes. Four
Just
roses.
sip it. This isn't a fucking shooter.
You know, honestly,
It's not bad.
I think I like that better than the
Okay.
sweet stuff.
All right. That's good. Means you're an adult.
Yay.
I could definitely like sip that. That, I'll be honest, I had struggled to get that
I'm
last
not a
drink
fan
down.
of that. I don't like sweet shit.
I didn't like the way it like just tasted like candy, like rotten, fiery candy.
I want candy.
And now I want candy and I don't know why.
Man, the first 3 seasons of Aqua Teen are fucking money.
Amazing.
They're
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
money. And then it goes
It got
way
shitty
off.
real
It
quick.
goes way off the rails. Do they still make Mountain Holler? We were discussing that the other day. Nice
think
snap
they do.
suplex from Benoit.
Zach, what is Mountain Holler? Where is it from? Is it from Try and Save?
Save a lot.
Try and save
Save a
is the
lot.
store from The Simpsons, you
I know.
jackass.
I know.
Hey, Lion Tamer. Luger breaks that up. Mongo takes a swipe at him.
You could choose between Mountain Holler or Mountain Lightning.
Yeah.
What were the other? They had Dr. Thunder. That was a knockoff of Dr. Pepper.
There's also, and I don't know where it comes from, but Dr. Topper.
Yes, I've seen that. I think that's like the Bubba Cola version.
It might be.
So, hey, we got Jimmy Hart out here. He's trying to get the cameraman's attention. What's going on? Something's happening. There's a doings a transpiring. Fucking.
Wasn't Jimmy Hart the last time there was a doings backstage? That came out and kind of said, "Come here, there's something happening."
Maybe. I don't remember.
I think he's in cahoots with somebody.
Luger can't quite get Benoit up for the press slam there. Jimmy Hart's on the apron. Get him out of there. Has Savage even been in this match?
I don't think so.
Like, he fought Flair on the outside, and that was it.
Someone pay attention to the man.
Oh, the humanity. Nick Patrick is sweating through his referee shirt.
He always does.
Oh, he's got Luger's attention. Saying they need help. They're going to the back. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, the humanity. We got Buff Bagwell down in a pile. Arn Anderson down in a pile. We got Easton youth baseball bats. Scotty Riggs decides to...
Decides to not defend himself or attack.
Yeah, he's got to check on his buddy
Here
Buff.
we go.
Rey Mysterio dives off the railing.
Ready,
And that's a
sweet sassy molasses.
And that's a lawn dart. And boom goes the dynamite. So that is the infamous lawn dart, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very famous segment.
Coming up is the infamous gonna jump on the limo and hang while they speed away.
See, I always thought this was at the end of the show.
No,
I didn't realize it was in the middle of the show like this. This was all ad-libbed. They didn't know Savage was going to do this.
Yeah.
And you'll notice as they go around the corner here, they're like, fuck, we got to put they pull him down so he doesn't slide off the damn top of the thing. So this match has been thrown out. There's Pandelirium in the back. We got bodies everywhere. Scotty Riggs is unconscious. Buff Bagwell got hit in the knee with a goddamn baseball bat. Nobody knows what happened. So, couple things here. Arn is holding his left hand like they hurt his arm. I'm wondering if this is leading up to his retirement. Like if he got some bad news on his neck. Because his hand kind of atrophies.
Yeah.
If they kind of use this as a way, like a kayfabe injury.
When does he actually officially retire, though? Like another year, isn't
It's later. I think his last match is later this year.
I thought it was in 97.
Well, he retires in 97, but I think his last match. Don't quote me on that. We've got Eddie out to help Mysterio. We've got Alex Wright out to help Scotty Riggs. Luger's helping Scotty Riggs. He's unconscious, and we cut to commercial. Yep, he's selling the shit out of that arm.
Grab me the olives out of the fridge.
Do you just want to eat the most stinky food imaginable today?
If it smells, it usually tastes pretty damn good.
Stuffed olives and deer sausage over here.
Jesus.
And whiskey.
Oh, my hands are too sweaty.
You got the meat sweats. So, up until this point,
Well, hold on. Woman has just got Arn's head pulled.
just right in the old tats there. But they do a hell of a job of selling this. Everybody involved. Nancy Sullivan, Miss Elizabeth, Benoit here in a second.
Well, the cops get called, like, legit.
All these guys sell the shit out of this, including the announcers. Props to Shivani, Bischoff, Heenan coming up. Everybody sells this so good that this is the first time I would say that this shit got serious. We got 4 wrestlers down and hurt. Riggs is unconscious. We don't know what's going to happen. Why is there a fire truck and no ambulance? Nothing's on fire.
Fire trucks pull up to everything.
We've got Ming out there, Ming and the Barbarian. But it's just total chaos, and they do a real good job of getting that over.
The fire truck, we just watched it a couple nights ago. The the line from Shaun of the Dead. I don't know, just get me something with flashing lights.
Cornette's podcast a couple weeks ago, he was talking about an instance where I guess back in the day they didn't even they didn't fill in, like even ambulance and
They
fire
didn't
departments.
they didn't smarten up any first
And
responders now.
I guess he got a letter a while back from a guy that said something about, I was about off duty. I got called to your crippled ass, or quote unquote crippled ass in the ring one night.
Oh, no shit.
And I ended up having to miss something.
Had to write a report. And
Something happened where he got screwed that night because they actually went there because Cornette was, injured.
Right.
And like they get him out to the ambulance. He just gets up and says, "No, guys, I'm okay."
He just leaves.
He just leaves.
That's awesome.
Well,
So
Andy Kaufman, after he got pile drove, he spent like 3 days in intensive care.
He sold the shit out of that.
Oh, shoot.
Zach's dropping olives. You'll never find it. It's gone.
That'd be a bad thing to not find.
That would get smelly.
There it is. I'll throw that in the bucket.
So, Guerrero, Eddie, and Alex Wright, there's a discussion there in Spanish and German about was there 3 guys or 4 guys.
Oh.
So, we're teasing that there's a 4th man in the NWO now. So, we're getting to that point. Watch Benoit here. Benoit is a great actor as long as he doesn't have to open his mouth. Like he's pacing, his fists are clenched. Like he is upset. This goes on for a while. They milk this. It's good stuff.
I like how the announcers aren't saying much.
No,
it makes it more real.
They're letting it happen. They're doing, which it's called that now, but it wasn't this time. The Owen voice. They're very, they're really selling it
themselves.
Yep. Yep. Mysterio said there was 4 of them. That confuses Eddie. Like,
Eddie.
If this was real, they'd be getting them on the gurney and out of there quicker.
Yeah. they would
got
have
him
gone
bucket.
almost instantly.
Something cool happens here because he got bashed in the face. They have to take his mask off, so he has to cover his face with his hands. That's a great sell. I mean, he just got launched face first into the side of a building. God damn it! Where's Joe Gomez when you need him? Took off Ray's mask.
It's almost like a Darth Vader, Jason Voorhees type of head. Like if you can't see the face,
right?
Just the bald, like you just don't know what the
right.
whole facial part looks like, though.
Arn's got an arm injury. Like, look at Benoit here. Like, he's fucking selling the bejesus out of this.
Like, yeah, for sure.
So the cops got legit called to this.
Yeah, Bischoff talks about it on his podcast. But I guess, like, just on the other side of that, like, brick wall is, like, a residential area.
Oh, so they just thought all hell was breaking
They had no
loose.
idea what was going on.
There's just lights and people screaming and...
Mm-hmm.
So we've got one ambulance for, like, 4 people.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Benoit, like, half in tears.
He is ready. Well, fucking goddamn it. You just can't fucking say anything about him without it being awkward. Yes. It's very hushed. And they do bring up a good point. The people in the arena, if you can call it that, don't know what's going on because there's no Tron. And here after a bit, they start chanting boring because they aren't seeing anything. Yeah, Riggs kind of, I don't know if he missed his timing there, but he kind of looks at Scott Hall. He acts like he's going to attack him.
Yeah.
But then he goes over to Buff so that he can give Hall time to grab a weapon and bash him with it. Riggs doing a hell of a good job of selling the fact that he's been knocked unconscious. It would just be so hard not to fucking grin. So this is good here.
Yeah.
You have Ming here, Dungeon of Doom member, kind
Just
of
tearing people's freaking bottom jaws out.
he gets into it with Benoit because he thinks it's funny that Arn got hurt, so he's laughing. So this will set up matches in the future between these two. I'd kind of like to see these two go at it for real.
Oh, God.
That'd be a good fight.
They would kill each other. I mean,
God damn it.
I was not even trying that time.
Yeah. So it shows that the Horsemen and the Dungeon still aren't unified enough to take on the NWO.
Unity.
You need to listen to Jericho Talk as Jericho with Haku Ming.
I have.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I listened to that one.
He sounds like a guy you'd want to have a beer with.
Yeah.
Quit
Squeeze your nipple.
Quit grabbing your tit, Shivani.
That's because he saw Deborah.
So there's a fourth man somewhere. Cut to commercial. So does Riggs? He got hit in the head, and they put like an air and like an oxygen mask on him, like he needs help breathing. Bischoff is out of breath.
Once again, the only one allowed to wear a Nitro shirt.
Yeah, he's the boss. This is good. Heenan's awesome. So Heenan walks out.
3-man?
Maybe a 3-man. Sounds like it. Yeah, let's go watch the carnage some more. So, how's the Four Roses? You need to fucking
You gave me a lot more.
finish it off. You ain't dumping it out. That's not bad.
No, I like it better than the first one.
Grant, are you filleting your microphone?
A little bit.
Okay. If you must know. Good God, they still haven't got Arn loaded up? Jesus Christ.
This is quite the time killer.
They had to verify his insurance.
Do you have health insurance?
You know, in a match, they're wrestlers, but right here in a scene like this, it's just a bunch of guys in their underwear.
I like the guy in the green shirt there.
Doing nothing.
Well, he says, somebody get me a damn ambulance or something like that. He's like the guy in charge.
Oh.
So he's screaming and giving orders. That bag is not inflating. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's suffocating.
No. It's like on an airplane. You'll get oxygen even if the bag doesn't inflate.
Oh, yeah. The bag does not have to inflate. Savage is halfway to fucking Miami by now.
Yeah.
No shit.
So, we've been told there are some standby matches
Standby matches.
coming up.
Backups.
Because you'll notice all four of the people injured here were scheduled to wrestle later in the night. So we're going to have some replacements. So we'll see who we get instead of Arn Anderson, instead of Rey Mysterio, and instead of the American males. Spoiler, most of them are disappointing. So Bagwell is the only one of this group that is a turncoat. He'll join the NWO later and start wearing top hats with his likeness airbrushed onto the top of them.
Riggs becomes a flock member.
Yeah.
And who else was out there? Anderson.
Arn
retires.
and Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Kevin Nash disgraces him.
Yeah.
And then Rey Mysterio joins a Latin gang.
Wasn't it Kevin Nash that beat him in the mask? For the mask?
Yes. I think you're right. Because, yes, I believe you are correct, Dash.
Yeah, because Hoovy loses his to Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mysterio beat Nash on a Nitro once.
And then they did a mask.
And they kind of did the whole mask versus hair deal or something
like that. Yeah. So this is the NWO shit's getting pretty hot and heavy here.
Yeah.
So
at this day and age, I mean, if you were watching this and you were 12, 13 years old, you're thinking,
holy shit,
is this real?
This shit's real. So Grant, do you think do you want to do Hog Wild next time we record or the time after? Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can do it next time.
Okay, just make sure you get that watched, and we'll have that for our listeners.
It ought to be a good one.
Want some more?
Go and just pour the next one, and we'll let it
We'll
simmer.
give it some time. We got 43 minutes left in the show, so what I'm saying, this is a pretty important first hour here. I mean, you hear that, somebody's got to call his wife. Like
Call my mama.
They're selling the shit out of this. They're doing a hell of a job. Everybody is. Nate is getting in the ambulance with him. You heard the boring chants earlier.
I couldn't
The
hear
live fans are not happy.
I can't believe they have no screen out there.
Yeah, and nothing's been in the ring for 15, 20 minutes. Just tainting evidence, taking fingerprints, smudging them. I mean, there's video evidence of this. They should be arrested. 4 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Yep.
But we're going to settle this like men. We're going to settle it in the ring. Ain't no goddamn courthouse. Settle it in a wrestling ring. So we're loading Bagwell and Arn into the same ambulance.
Who's the dude right there in the Hawaiian shirt? That Nick Patrick?
That is
Randy Anderson?
That's Randy Anderson, who some reason has something on his
He has
eye.
a patch on his eye.
That might be a legit injury, because why else would he be wearing that?
No, when you could only see one side, it kind of looks like a Kato mask.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Lee Kato?
Yeah.
Who's the Green Lantern's partner?
Kato.
Kato.
Yeah. The Green Hornet.
Okay, yeah.
You're thinking the Green Hornet.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
You're right.
I wonder if these EMTs think it's legit. Probably not. Surely they're smartened up, aren't they?
Yeah,
I mean, you would think, you would hope.
They wouldn't have been there that long if they weren't, if they weren't actually injured. They'd have probably determined that pretty quickly.
There's nothing fucking wrong with you. What the hell?
Benoit's still pacing.
Standby matches coming up. Prepare to be disappointed, live crowd, because you were promised one thing and you're going to get another.
This is like the era where live crowds really don't matter. As long as people buy tickets, you got them.
Yes. Jesus Christ, get him in there. This is funny. Flair gets pissed off here in a second.
Bringing the baseball bat with him.
Flair's like, close the door. We got to end this fucking segment already. Jesus Christ.
I need a drink.
I need a drink. Yes, exactly. Reedy Creek Emergency Services.
Oh,
hey,
there's a production guy. Duggan's just kind of hanging out, twirling his American flag.
Duggan's back there stroking his flag. This is the saddest fireworks display ever. They're like, yay, everybody's injured. Oh, yeah.
Is it Scott Stiener?
Better.
What's that noise?
Danger, high voltage.
Oh, high voltage.
Oh, man.
I got a soft spot for these guys. I don't know why. This is their debut. They're just hanging out in the back. This is a shot.
Why the fuck were they just hanging out?
Hey, in case you had a standby
Just
match.
waiting for their
Waiting for their
time.
opportunity. Did he eat a bunch of Skittles before he came out? Why is Kenny Chaos's fucking tongue red? Did he drink a bunch of Hawaiian Punch?
Oh, jeez, what happened upstairs?
Man, remember those old like NBA hats that everybody wore?
Oh yeah.
Like, man, they sold a shitload of those.
Mm-hmm.
Crisscross.
Makes more sense when you're not fighting each other.
No shit. So they're facing the Steiners. So this was supposed to be the Steiners versus the American males.
Mm-hmm.
So the Steiners are troubled. You can tell they don't know they're troubled. They're distracted.
The Steiners in the WWF after this at all, or they?
I just know Scott was, but I don't think Rick ever was.
I meant like before WCW went under. Like, were they here until 2001?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So their run was like in like what 93?
93, 94 was when the Steiners were around the Fed. God, they still haven't got them freaking loaded up yet. Jesus, criminy. Good thing there's nothing really wrong with him. He'd be dead by now. So we got the Steiners versus the ragtag group of Robbie Rage and Kenny Chaos straight out of the power plant, High Voltage. The Steiners are troubled. They're distracted.
So I watched the movie Logan a little like before you got here.
No spoilers. Haven't seen it yet, so you can shut your goddamn mouth.
It's a good one.
Rick's pacing.
I watched it with Korean subtitles. That I
So,
couldn't
so you'd think the Steiners would be distracted because of what happened, and you'd think High Voltage might be able to give them a little bit of trouble because they're distracted. Nope, Steiners just murk them in like 4 minutes. They just fucking boat race them.
So the wrap on the deer meat from like a processing place, is that just intestine? Or is it actually just some
It's
sort of
synthetic.
a wrap?
I don't know. I wouldn't think too much about it.
They're doing lines of Coke in that limo. That's what they're doing.
Go to Club La Vila.
That's in Panama City.
Damn it.
I've been to the Club La Vila pool where they had spring break at.
Nice.
I got a picture acting like I'm jumping into it.
It's like, let's just beat these guys' asses and then we can go check on our friends.
What's up with are you hearing that?
Yeah, there's a little crackle. Grant, is that you?
I don't think.
It might be the show. I don't know.
Best not to think about it. Everything's fine. High Voltage getting a little bit of offense in.
Oh, damn.
Zach is just dropping food everywhere.
That was my headphone.
They're taking it to Rick. Rick's not in his right mind here.
My kids are crying. I don't know why.
Tell your wife to make them quit crying.
She's up there.
God damn it. Oh, they don't know how to do a vertical suplex properly. That was kind of weird.
Timing was a little off.
Rage and Chaos. They pretty much hang around to the end of the company.
Yeah.
High Voltage does. I mean, they're around.
I would be surprised if they weren't tag champs at some point.
Fuck, maybe. I mean, everybody else was. Nice top rope shoulder block there by Rage. They're making a little name for themselves here. Oh my goodness. That was supposed to be a power slam, and Chaos just spiked his head right on the goddamn mat. That looked terrible.
Rookie mistake.
Ugh. Oh, Scotty's in. You gotta end this quick. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
When I build a shed, this is just a totally random thought.
Double underhook something.
I want to build it to be like the Beatles apartment in that in the Help movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like 4
Where
different
they have
colors.
like the beds like in the floors, and I don't know why that just popped in my head, but I kind of want to do that.
I love it.
Do it.
Color-coded little cubicle beds.
High Voltage did not win the tag titles.
They were never. Oh, Robbie Rage just fucking obliterated his shins on the ring post just then.
But the Mamalukes were.
The Mamalukes. That was Big Vito and
Johnny the
Jersey
Bull.
guys.
Johnny the Bull. Uh-oh. Double team time. Oh, nope. He just hands him. Uh-oh. Could it be? Uh-oh. It's my favorite, most dangerously unnecessary move ever. The Stiener screwdriver.
Oh, God, that could be horrible.
Oh, why would you agree to take that? Like, just give me the top rope bulldog, for Christ's sakes. That's dangerous enough.
There are so many ways that could go
Oh, my God. That
If
looked...
he just slips
I
an
mean,
inch.
it looked like he delivered it as safely as he could have, but still. He doesn't use that for very long, for good reason, because it's too goddamn dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Zach, it's time for our third foray into the world of whiskey. We got some Johnny Walker Green Label Scotch here for you. The good folks at Johnny Walker were kind enough to send us over a bottle. Brand deal. Just let us know. We'll do anything. We are whores.
We are.
Whore. Do it again, you dirty whore.
You've been referencing that same Dana Carvey stand-up special
For a long
about 20
time.
years.
What's a pleasurable sensation?
Dana Carvey doing an impression of Jimmy Stewart getting a fucking blowjob.
That was like one of the very first like stand-up things I was allowed to watch because Dad basically told Mom just be quiet, let him watch it. Because we had HBO at the time.
He'll figure it out soon enough, Lois.
The first comedy special I ever saw, it was a rerun, obviously, but I'm pretty sure it was Sam Kinison.
Oh God!
Pretty sure mine was like some sort of Gallagher special.
Nope, mine was Dana Carvey, whatever it was called.
Sam
like
Kinison was the fucking man.
early '90s.
So the ambulance is conveniently getting out of here just in time for that match to be over so we can shoot it.
You know what comedy special is impossible to find? It was never published on tape or DVD. Is Drew Carey Human Cartoon?
Oh, yeah?
The one that they
Is there something special about it other than the fact that it is like non-existent?
They used to run it on Comedy Central a lot, and it's really fucking funny.
But you just can't find it like in media.
Yeah.
Is this like pre-Drew Carey show?
I believe it's what got him the Drew Carey show.
Yeah, so pretty much it's something they aired on Comedy Central. Comedy Central has the rights to it.
Right.
And it's in a warehouse somewhere. They never
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Never mass produced it.
Sure,
Tony Schiavone's going to go to Hog Wild and wear a silly hat. Because they dress up like bikers, and it's hilarious.
I could just see them getting their asses kicked.
What do you mean the strength of WCW isn't here? Fucking goddamn Sting and Luger in the fucking ring. Jesus Christ. You're telling me Scotty Riggs isn't part of the strength of WCW? Fucking Arn Anderson? Fuck you, Bischoff.
Currently, though, no one's around because they all went in the ambulance.
Yep.
Or the limo.
Which is why we have Big Bubba replacing Rey Mysterio.
They're
I
practically
feel
the same thing.
I feel is a little unfair to Eddie Guerrero.
Is that who he's going against?
Well,
Guerrero?
yes, he was supposed to face Mysterio in a Cruiserweight title match, but that got scrapped. So it's little unfair to Eddie here. Slightly different attributes.
If this were real, it'd probably be an easier match for Eddie.
Yeah, Wear them out. So I want to throw a shout out to Tony Schiavone and Conrad Thompson for stealing our fucking gimmick of talking over WCW matches and making fun of them.
Bastards.
Fuckers. That was our gimmick.
I'm sure someone done it well before we did.
No, we're the first one.
Yep.
Oh, we just got to.
So, shout out to, go ahead and hit that. Shout out to WCW versus NWO podcast, Connor O'Donnell, S&V Liquors, Irrelevant, Conrad Thompson, BMK9.
All these people.
Ipfug McGive a fuck. Good Food, Good Life, Don Jackson, Jesse Drake, Zesty Lemuria, Bourbon Script, Robert Poole, Coastal Elite, Amy Boyd, Rob Adkins, Japanese Writing, Troy McPeak, and Greg 65.
Zesty Lemuria, he's married to Chesty LaRue, isn't he?
Chesty LaRue. Jesus, Ray, you outweigh him by 100 pounds. Take it easy. Fuck. I want to see what kind of T-shirt Trailer's wearing. Usually he's wearing like a Confederate Railroad shirt. I ain't getting up on that second rope.
Fuck
that
that.
takes too much effort. I'm going to get up on the first rope. I don't know what kind of shirt that is. Uh-oh. He's going up top. You better catch him, Ray, or he's going to wipe out the whole front row of handicap seats.
No shit.
God, how long before... Only the strong survive. It's just a random Walmart-ass T-shirt. How long till Eddie turns heel? That's what I'm waiting for.
A year.
97, isn't it?
I think he has a match with Flair at Hog Wild for the U.S. belt. Because remember, Flair's the U.S. champion. You forget that.
I thought it was Conan
I
still.
think Eddie might break his arm in that match. And
Legit?
Legit. Like, he gets an injury, and he's out for a while, and when he comes back, he turns heel.
He's pissed.
I'm pissed off. I'm ready for David Arquette.
Oh, fuck.
I am not.
You know, everybody talks shit about David Arquette.
As they should.
Well, no, and here's the thing.
He is one super fan, though.
It wasn't his idea
No.
to fucking go in there. Goddamn Vince Russo.
Listen,
fucking Beelzebub.
if Hunter calls me tomorrow and says, hey, we're going to put the belt on you, I'm not fucking turning him down.
But here's what David Arquette did, and I didn't know this till a while back. He donated every cent he made in wrestling to wrestlers, like medical bills and charities, and just to help people out.
Yeah.
So you really can't talk shit on the guy.
Because he's got that Courtney Arquette money.
Like, got that Courtney Cox money.
It's the friends money.
But like he fucking, yeah. I mean, it was dumb to put the belt on him, but it wasn't his fault, and he did some good with the money he made from wrestling. So you can't really talk too much shit on the guy.
Okay. Which one is this?
This
Green
is
label?
Johnny Walker Green Label Scotch. Damn. Good job, Bubba. Quit adjusting your boot after the move. You did good. He doesn't like the Scotch.
I don't like that one. It doesn't.
The noise.
bode well for me.
The noise that was made.
I think you just lost our sponsor.
Wait, that was amazing.
I mean, yum.
I'm not a.
You can dump it out. You ain't got it.
I'm not a fan of that one.
That's what.
That just has a bad flavor.
It tastes like eating a handful of moss.
Yeah,
It's very mossy.
not a fan of that
But
one. Sorry,
you're-
Green Label.
I wouldn't let
Johnny
you dump
Walker.
out the bourbon, but I'm not a big Scotch drinker, so you can dump that one out. So overall, looks like Four Roses takes the
Four Roses
taste
was the
test.
best of the three. Yeah.
Next time I get some different shit, I'll bring it in and we'll do this again.
All right.
'Cause that was entertaining.
I feel like we need to try different types of booze.
Let's do like tequila or something.
No,
Yeah,
I'll just sit here and watch you drink it.
he's trying to be classy. Get him some cognac or something.
Cognac, fucking too expensive.
Perignon.
God damn it.
What is Perignon?
Dom
Perignon.
Perignon is champagne.
What's the stuff that all the rappers drink?
Hennessy?
Hennessy, yeah. What is that?
It's a type of cognac.
Yeah.
So cognac is a thing?
Yeah,
Like, it's not
like
whiskey
some sort of like it's like brand. I don't know. It's like
Co-
fortified.
Cognac is a
something.
type of brandy. Brandy is so whiskey is what happens when you take beer and you distill it. Otherwise, beer is made sort of the same way wine is. Brandy is what happens when you distill wine and turn it from wine to a liquor.
So it's like it's fortified wine.
And cognac is a very specific type, has to come from a certain region, and etc.
I don't know dick about it because I don't drink it.
Huh.
Body scissors. That's an old school move. You don't see that very much.
It's kind of in some sort of submission maneuver.
I think I'll have green tea too. Yeah. What you guys good eating there? So the guys at OSW Review are doing a story arc on TNA.
Oh boy!
And it's hilarious.
Like just in general, TNA.
They're doing 4 TNA shows. It's like 06, like Lockdown, Bound for Glory. I don't know. They're doing 4 of them.
I might watch this Thursday just to see how the whole Scott Steiner thing goes.
Spoilers. Scott Steiner shows up on
Twitter.
TNA.
We're not,
Fuck. Nobody watched that show anyway.
I don't think I've watched it. I watched the episode where Cody Rhodes was
like 400,000 people.
He was on there one episode.
That's the only episode I've watched probably since 2008.
Cody Rhodes is the man. I hope he can pull a Hardy Boys and reinvent himself and come back without a dumb shit gimmick.
You see that thing that they're, I guess the plan for Cody Rhodes, if he hadn't have quit, was at the draft, at the brand split, Cody Rhodes is going to be on SmackDown and Stardust was going to be on Raw.
That's dumb.
You think so? I think that'd be kind of cool.
Who's going to... Oh.
It's different shows at different times.
So he's playing both people.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't hate it, but... He's better off doing
in
what
a
he's
marquee
doing.
wrestling, obviously it's fake, but just kind of cool kind of way, I think.
He's better off doing what he's doing. Jesus, lighten up, trailer.
He's pissed because his friends are all hurt. Actually, none of his friends are out there.
No, he doesn't really have any friends.
No. He's just pissed because you don't have friends.
You don't have any friends.
You don't have a cousin Patty.
Okay, Grant, here's an instance where a bear hug
Yep.
works.
Yep, absolutely.
It makes me happy.
Stick his thumb up his ass.
Interesting. He turned it into sort of a slam maneuver.
I like that.
Billy Bob in the front row there, he's really enjoying this.
Yeah, this ref has the slowest count in history.
It's a legit count, though.
It like legitimate, yes, but Christ, can we speed it up a hair? And he doesn't bring his arm up high.
No,
enough.
and he's very lackadaisical about it. He's bored.
Yeah. Oh, small package. His shoulders weren't down for those first 2 counts, but
that's a 3 count. He hit the mat 3 times with his palm.
Well, one was as he was going down. That doesn't count.
We've established he's weird.
Jimmy Hart isn't wearing his glasses. It means he's concerned.
He threw him down when he tried to get Luger's attention. So it's just, what do they call that? It's a very easy word, and my brain doesn't work very well.
This ought to be funny.
Whenever you keep a storyline, just the little things, continuity.
There we go.
Keeping with continuity.
Old Big Bubber just whispered something into the camera there. I couldn't hear what he said, but that's a non-move.
We've talked about this before, but it's crazy how small Eddie is here.
Yeah,
to where he ends up
compared to freaking Ray Traylor. Jesus Christ!
No, I'm just saying, like,
he gets
swole-wise.
He gets roided up about 2002 and 3. He gets pretty swole.
You know, Zach, I was thinking, in a few years before we're done with Nitro, we can just let the kids do an episode. They'll be old enough.
Yeah, they'll be speaking in sentences here in about 2 years.
You need to have them start watching pro wrestling. Have them start watching pro wrestling and put it on TV.
Oh, we've watched some in New Japan.
No, listen. Here's what you do. Get the network up. You make them think that it's live. And it's like, oh, what was on this day? All right, we're going to go on this day. We're going to start them in 1988.
Yeah.
And then they won't be weird or anything for that.
On a side note, I have been compiling. I think I talked about this once before, like cartoons that I watched and shows that I watched, like Nickelodeon, MTV stuff.
Looney Tunes.
Oh,
No, I'm talking like Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life and Doug and.
Oh, my kid thinks 1988 to 95 Ninja Turtles is going on right now.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles. I mean, I'm gonna throw some Power Rangers in there, just stuff that I grew up on. Thank you.
It's less annoying when they're watching things that you like.
Yeah.
This is kind of odd, but there was like a season premiere of Power Rangers on the other day, and it was on after their cartoons.
Yeah.
And I sat there and watched the whole freaking thing, and I wanted to watch the next episode.
That's great.
It takes place in space. Well, it starts in space, and I guess like these power coins get shot down like a meteor, and like this kid's dad gets killed and or captured, but you don't know, and he's trying to find his dad, and they morph
just
up and
fucking goddamn space coins. Goddamn, pal.
you take space coins, and you morphin time and all. Power Rangers to kick people's butts.
The shit fucking writes itself. Christ.
What the hell cartoon did we...
Tornado DDT. Oh!
Oh, man. Sorry, don't learn, man. I tell you what.
Don't talk on the podcast with your mouth full. Oh, Jesus. Like, you can't physically attack the referee. DQ his ass. Oh. Maybe this is the start of Eddie's heel turn. Nope. Oh. Couldn't get the megaphone, and he gets the win. That went on far too long. They got like 10 or 11 minutes.
Yeah.
But they had to fill time somehow.
So we have another match still.
Yep.
Still another 15 minutes. 17 minutes.
Oh, there's dissension in the dungeon.
How is that still a thing?
Oh,
What?
the Dungeon of Doom?
Yeah.
I think we discuss that every.
We do, but every time I'm still amazed.
They're still around long enough for Conan to join them. So, yeah.
Oh, Zach, check out the show called Dinosaur King.
Dinosaur King.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an animated deal. It's over the top.
Is it like an adult cartoon or is it something my kids can watch?
Your kids can probably safely watch it if the wife isn't home.
No.
It's probably for like, I don't know, 7-year-olds.
Both of you need to go to a website called dinosaurdracula.com.
Okay.
It's this guy about our age, and he has a podcast called The Purple Stuff.
Okay.
But it's basically just pop culture from the 80s and 90s, just kind of a blog. And he reviews random toys every week, and he reviews classic, cheesy horror movies and
So,
shows.
random plug of the week. Go check out the Purple Stuff podcast.
dinosaurdracula.com.
Hey, it's our first one of these.
Sweet.
Turn this up a hair. Man.
This is the first time the logo has ever been shown.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is awesome.
This is it.
Good promo.
Yeah. No, these are always good.
Early Hollywood is amazing. It doesn't get much better than early Hollywood, really.
Nope.
I don't care who hates
It's some
on
of the
Hogan,
best work of Hogan's career.
Yeah. Gee, I sure hope these guys don't go over like 5 or 6 people. That kind of sucks.
I'd water it down.
Yeah.
They should have kept it like 6 tops.
Yeah.
Is he wearing Bono sunglasses?
He looks kind of like those bug-eyed dome things.
Bug-eyed, yeah.
So it's a recruitment video.
Yeah, it's a recruitment video. That's exactly what it is.
They should have, when people agreed to join, they should have just fucked them up and told them no. And then they'd be ruined for WCW because they'd be turncoats.
Grant, you say that, but, we'll watch in the next 5 or 6 weeks, and that's actually going to happen to a few people.
It happens a little bit, but it doesn't fucking happen enough. And again, maybe it's hindsight, but, if nobody knew it sucked at the time, why the hell did they change the channel?
Yeah, true.
Hogan's like in his late 30s here.
He's like 38, 37.
He's a little bit older than we are now.
Oh, God.
God damn it, that's more than a little bit, you son of a bitch.
That's 5 years.
This 6 years. That's 20% of our lives.
6 years means a lot more whenever I was 12.
Well, that's because you were a dumbass.
6 years seems like a week to me now.
Like, all the frickin' scrubs joining later makes more sense when they're putting out recruitment videos like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, it's still not good, but, I mean, at least it might make some logical sense.
Well, the actual original plan was for there to be, like, kind of like how it's Raw and SmackDown. It was supposed to be WCW, NWO, the 2 different shows, which wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense, but
you don't have enough talent to pull that off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not going to happen.
They will eventually. It's just if the 2 of them are feuding and they each have a show, what the fuck happens on those shows?
Yeah, they have to feud amongst themselves, which I guess they kind of tried with the whole Wolfpack thing.
But it turns out that's stupid.
Yeah, but it didn't really
It just gets big and cumbersome and goes to shit. But let's enjoy the good times right now.
And it's, as always,
we got about 2.5 years of good times here.
And always, there's if anyone listening or involved or anything, if you're ever in charge, you ever have a company, you're ever doing anything creatively or otherwise, just pay a guy a good salary to ask why. That's his only job. Every day, anytime anything happens, why would we do that?
Don't be a yes man. Yeah, exactly.
Because had someone asked, why is Buff Bagwell joining the New World Order, no one would have had a fucking answer.
No, just because.
Well, because we have these hats, and, we think he'd look good in a hat.
I want one of those hats with my own face airbrushed.
I'm getting you one. And you're going to wish you hadn't said that.
There hasn't been a whole lot of wrestling on this show.
No.
There's been a lot more fuckface, get out of the shot.
That lady,
Jesus Christ. The broom ladies in the fucking shot.
Is that an Ultimate Warrior shirt on that kid?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I think it is.
I know we've discussed this a million times. He's active wrestling right now, isn't he? 96?
Who? Oh, Warrior? Yeah,
he's with Triple H.
He's in his second run in the Fed.
Yeah, feuding with Triple H right now, I should be.
Greatest no-sell ever.
Yeah. I haven't seen that match in a long time. It's ridiculous.
One of them would go on to half run the company. The other one's dead.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, so we get to rehash this because we got to fill time because we only got one match left. We still got 10 minutes in the show. And it's going to be the Giant versus Arn Anderson's replacement in a title match. So if
it can't be much of a match, there's less than 10
minutes
in the
it's probably a squash. if it were Arn, I mean, he would beat Arn, but it'd probably go 6 or 7 minutes. But now it'll probably be a squash.
It's gonna be Stevie Ray.
It might be. Might be fucking Ice Train, Grant.
God.
What would you do then?
I don't know.
So while we're going over the stuff we've seen already, where'd you say you got your house at, Grant?
It's in Shrewsbury.
That sounds like a made up.
Shrewsbury.
It sounds like a made up
Sounds
fucking
like
town.
Willy Wonka to me.
What's the name of the town?
Shrewsbury's takes
What's the town in fuck, I'm worthless. I can't even think of the name of the movie. That stupid cop movie that I hate.
Super Troopers.
Yes.
Schnozberries. That's
No,
what that kid says in the back
town is
of the
Burlington or Spurberry.
Spurberry.
car. Spurberry.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like a 2-story, 3-story?
It's
ranch?
it's a 2-story with a sort of finished basement and a sort of finished attic.
Let this be a lesson to you, kids. If you're in a street fight against a bigger opponent, don't lead with a flying crossbody. It's not an effective self-defense maneuver.
I think
Here we go, main event.
I think the attic's gonna end up being my area.
So, like, when you say
Have a man
stairs
cave.
to your attic, it's like what I meant by Home Alone was like it's a set of stairs,
Yes.
not like a pull-down ladder.
Exactly. Set of stairs.
Okay. Gotcha. Is there a floor, or is it just plywood laid on rafters?
No, it's a nice wooden floor.
So who's taking on the giant? Who do we got?
I like this music. Greg Valentine.
God fucking damn it.
I didn't realize how awesome his theme music was, though.
Yeah, that is pretty bitchin'.
I'm gonna download that in WAV format and put it on a cassette.
Stop doing
Look,
that.
Greg Valentine's getting a goddamn title shot. About time.
Who did you say? Oh yeah, the throw mama from the train lady.
Yeah, Ann Ramsey.
Ann Ramsey.
Man, his hair is just flowing.
I want that hat.
That
is a
hat,
great
that
Sting
is,
hat.
That is pretty awesome. So, thinking you're going to get Arn Anderson and getting Greg Valentine is like the equivalent of getting an N64 for Christmas, and they plan it where your parents get the N64 and like your grandparents will get you a game or something.
Yeah.
And your grandma is like, "Hey, I got you this awesome Superman game. Look at this. It's cool, right?" And it's not, because it's Superman 64 and you want to kill yourself.
One of the worst
I kind of, I like that. Although I kind of think, because Greg Valentine at one point would have been a big deal. That's like being excited about a new game system and you get your N64, but it's last Christmas.
Or whenever your parents think they're getting you the newest thing, but they just actually get you the cheapest thing, and it's actually an Atari.
It's like a knockoff. It's like they get you. You want like SmackDown versus Raw, and
they get you Nitro.
They get you some game where it's like Mulk Mogan is the main guy, and it's like a knockoff.
You're excited for John Cena, and instead you got fucking heavyweight champion Starman.
Starman, yep. NES Pro Wrestling.
I'm gonna get a Starman shirt.
Nice. Oh, we get a commercial break. Jesus, can we just end the show? Like, there's been very little. The six man and Bubba and Eddie got some time, but other than that,
And we come back to a shot of the fucking moon.
the moon
Is beautiful.
for years.
Boom, boom.
Man has been fascinated by the moon.
Have you watched any of the new MS T3K yet?
No,
It's on now.
is it?
It's on Netflix.
Is it good?
The first episode's hilarious.
Is it? I'll check
It's
it out.
the movie they watched is called Repticula.
The Repticula.
It
Come
is
on,
the
Greg.
corniest thing ever.
Come on, Greg. Time to shine.
God
This is
damn.
your last.
Greg Valentine's
last
a lot
shot.
taller than I thought.
Yeah, he kind of seemed. I think it's because he's got kind of short legs.
Yeah.
He's got like a long torso, but he is bigger than you think. He at least comes up to the giant's shoulder, so he's like 6'3", 6'2".
Yeah.
Come on, Greg. He's got him dazed.
He-
He's letting him get some offense.
Greg Valentine should have went into business for himself and fucking shot on him.
Just shot on him. I'm the champ now, motherfucker.
Is the IC title
Oh, that was stiff.
the most? I guess the biggest title he's ever held.
He was tag champ with in the Dream Team with Brutus, and he was IC champ, and that's about the height of his push.
Gotcha. I apologize for my kids.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
fine.
no control over that.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just a bad parent. Oh, Greg's going for his patented high-flying maneuvers.
Hey, I'm a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh crap, Grant, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right,
we're getting some
saying we have an internet
some
connection
warnings
problem,
that are connections.
but everything's fine. Oh, choke slam off the top.
Poor hammer.
Nice.
Oh, hammer.
Dude, crowd popped for that.
We just need a direct line between my house and your house. It'd be like the hotline during the Cold War.
Next time we go to Grant's, we need to run a Cat 6 cable.
Underground to St. Louis.
Just take your trunklet off and just have a spool mounted in there.
Here's what I will say. Greg Valentine got put over in that match because it took 2 choke slams to put him away.
Yeah.
He's that goddamn tough. Wow, Greg Valentine in your main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Wasn't Greg's dad one of the guys in the Ric Flair crash, the airplane
Maybe.
crash? Johnny Valentine?
I don't know if they're related. I mean,
I think
Valentine.
Johnny is Greg's dad.
But Valentine probably isn't their surname in reality. It might be. I don't know. So the Giants calling out Hogan for Hog Wild.
You don't call people out. You're the champ.
Kid, seriously.
God, he's Zabisco. Just quit trying to get that phrase over. It's not working. Mean Gene's in the ring.
He's the son of Johnny Valentine.
Oh, I mean, there you go.
The real name is Greg's name.
Mean Gene is not the son of Johnny Valentine.
Jonathan Anthony Wisniewski is Greg's name.
Greg Valentine sounds a lot better. Oh, Hog Wild was on a Saturday, not a Sunday. Probably because there's more liquored up bikers on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone leaves on
free.
Sunday.
Yeah, on a work night.
People that watch wrestling don't have jobs.
Wait, is the Giant cutting a Hogan promo? Because that's what it sounds like. Dude, he's getting deep here.
Yeah, too bad you're a dirty fucking liar and you're just gonna join.
Yeah, and then he's in like 3 years he's gonna be in the Fed.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Giant come into the ring with a cigarette in his mouth and stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was right towards the end of his.
I want to see him
his
take a
tenure there.
jackknife powerbomb. First he takes it properly and it looks awesome, and then like a month later he almost dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it gets outlawed.
Yep. Said it before, fucking Giant, you're a hell of a promo.
Yep.
For
2 years in the business.
So is Jimmy Hart a
Not
babyface
even.
now?
With a mustache like that, how could you not be?
Pretty sure he just ferments his mustache.
Yeah.
There's still 30 seconds.
Oh, we've seen Scotty Ray's get hit with that goddamn light fixture 3 fucking times on this show.
Let's see this for the third time. We see Rey Mysterio get held above Kevin Nash's head here.
Thrown into the goddamn side of the
boom,
building.
into the side of the trailer.
The old lawn dart is the last. That's where they stop the tape. Jesus Christ!
Like the Joe Theismann
All right.
leg break.
Yep, you just can't quit watching it.
And there we have it.
So that's this week for Late to the Nitro Party. Be sure.
It's pretty historic. That's the very first mention of, or the first visual of the NWO.
First
basically.
NWO, NWO paid for advertisement.
Like those visuals are basically the biggest thing
It's
in
a
wrestling.
big deal.
Still,
You got the lawn dart. You get the whole deal. You get Greg Valentine in the main event. Good stuff. Be sure.
Greg Valentine goes on to do great things after this.
Be sure to like bartending for the Insane Clown Posse.
Yes.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at Nitro Party Jobber with 1B. We are late to the Nitro Party, and we'll be here next time. Any closing thoughts?
No.
Zach doesn't.
Okay, I don't like Green Label Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker, sorry, brand deal's not going to work out.
American Honey Wild Turkey is a little too sweet. The Four Roses. I do like Four Roses. So
Four
if you're listening,
Roses, Four
keep
Roses
on keeping on.
bourbon.
Doing a
That
good job.
porridge was just right.
Be sure to, send us an email. We would be open to advertising your product for a nominal fee on our podcast. So for everybody out there in wrestling land, we'll be here next time on Late to the Nitro Party. Good night.